Are you saying that some people are too stupid to vote?
I've got you listening now, haven't I?
It's been 4 years since John Landgraf, the chairman of Fox, coined the term peak TV to describe the ballooning amount of scripted series that would soon surely burst, all of which to say that it's only getting harder to pick a mere 10. It's no insult to be among the many shows I loved and didn't find any room. His television is going to slow down anytime soon. Its show didn't in 2019. So let's check out our countdown for the next TV shows for the global audience that came out in 2019. So welcome back to the Entertainment Lab. I'm back here with the top 10 TV series that came in 2019. So if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. On number 10, we have Russian Doll.
Reliving the same night.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
You seem fine.
The great Natasha Lyonne is at the center of experimental, often funny, often very much moving story about a woman who keeps returning over and over to the same moment at the same birthday party. Full of devastating observation about the loneliness of wishing someone else understood the strange circumstances of life. Russian Doll succeeds as a comedy, but as several other things as well, including the quintessential New York story. On number 9, we have The Boys.
Who are your friends? Who your enemies are? They just declared war.
One of the Amazon's Prime Video's most ambitious projects, The Boys is an irrelevant take on what happens when superheroes who are as popular as celebrities, as influential as politicians, and as revered as gods abuse their superpowers rather than use them for goods. It's the powerless against the superpower as the boys embark on the heroic quest to expose the truth about the Seven and their formidable bot backing. On number 8, we have Sex Education.
I've noticed you're pretending to masturbate, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about it.
The series follows Otis, the son of a sex therapist, who teams up with the Maeve to open a sex therapy clinic at their high school. From the first episode, it's easy to instantly fall in love with these complex and flawed characters as they try to navigate their teenage years. Plus, who wouldn't love Gillian Anderson as a sex therapist? On number 7, we have The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian, look outside. They are waiting for you.
As it is the first ever live-action Star Wars series, it was bound to in my top 10. It is created by Jon Favreau and gave the exploding launch to a new Disney+. The Mandalorian is set after the fall of Empire and before the emergence of the First Order. The series depicts the lone bounty hunter in the outer reach of the galaxy, far from the authority of a new republic. On number 6, we have Undone.
Is this a dream?
Well, partly.
Amazon's new mind-bending show expertly drives a fine line between the physical and metaphysical while asking a potent question. Does a young woman's conversation with her dead father indicate a hidden ability to bend time and space, or an advancing mental illness? The answer might seem obvious until you actually see the series, which uses rotoscopic animation to trace over scenes filmed with flesh and blood actors, blurring the boundaries between reality and something else. Rosa Salazar is funny and outrageously relatable as Alma, a multiracial millennial searching for a purpose until her dead father, played by Bob Odenkirk, asks her to solve his murder. The answer she discovered at the end of the first season is unsettling to the audience as it is for the show's characters. On number 5, we have The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance.
Join me, so we may finally unite as one against our true foe, the Skeksis.
Netflix's series, which is a continuation to the Jim Henson 1984's classic cult story, was certainly one of the finest of the year, and one can say that it is the Game of Thrones with puppets as the show delves into the galloping race on the planet. Thara became aware of the fact that the customary worshipped overlord, the Skeksis, are exploitative, taxing essence suckers who are destroying their world. 3 Greflings, Rena, Bray, and Deck, inspire a rebellion after discovering a horrifying secret behind the Skeksis power that threatens the entire planet. On number 4, we have Years and Years. British television series which is a joint production of BBC and HBO, is a 6-part series follows the British Manchester-based Lyons family. Daniel is getting married to Ralph, Stephen and Celeste worries about their kids, Rose is looking for a new partner, and Edith is engaged in one humanitarian cause after another. Presiding over them all is Gran, the imprecious Muriel. All their lives converge on one crucial night in 2019, and the story accelerates into the future. Following the lives and loves of the Lyons over the next 15 years, as Britain is rocked by unstable political, economical, and technological advances. On number 3, we have When They See Us.
Every black male who was in the park last night is a suspect. I need all of them.
One of the best developments in media this year was seeing women and people of color gain the power to retell stories that were initially distorted by racism, sexism, and some other ism. No project embodied the spirit better than Eva, affecting limited series for Netflix, which dramatized the story of the Central Park Five, now known as Exonerated Five. These were young, working-class, black and brown boys coerced into falsely confessing to the assault and rape of a jogger in 1989. You can quibble about how Eva dramatized some events. Prosecutor Linda Fairstein certainly has, but the scenes were talented. Young actors such as Gerald Jeremy and Aston Black recreates confession. Statement that the viewers brought long prison terms into real life are some of the most powerful moments in the TV this year. On number 2, we have Chernobyl.
Tell me how to put it out.
You are dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet before.
Chernobyl recounts the horrific nuclear power plant disaster that occurred in Soviet Union in April 1986. The series details not only the explosion itself, but the cleaning up efforts and the ramifications in general. It rivets with the creeping dread that never dissipates, dramatizing the national tragedy with sterling craft and intelligent dissection of institutional riot. The hit series will be remade by Russian telling their version of the story. Chillingly recreated with passionate performance, Stellan Skarsgård is the secret MVP as the Soviet apparatchik who slowly realizes the state is dead wrong. The miniseries shows the human cost where the political convinces outweighs factual reality. And on the number 1 of this year, we have Watchmen.
Who are you?
Maybe, I'm Dr. Manhattan.
He lives on fucking Mars.
You curse too much.
There's only one word come into my mind when I saw its trailer, and the series haven't disappointed. Creator Damon Lindelof has produced a masterpiece, the most ambitious, creative, eye-popping, genre-rewriting series of the year. It continues the story of the classical graphical novel Watchmen in the way the both subverts and revitalize the modern superhero story. For those who find the genre too male-centered and white, Lindelof built his story around a black woman's family tree, starting from the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre that destroyed the prosperous black community, and continuing as passion for justice headed down through generations. Regina King is transcendent as Sister Knight, Tulsa's best police officer, who wears a mask and costume at the time when white supermassists target police. And Lindelof creates new storytelling possibilities by reinviting 2 key characters as black men, somehow finding new possibilities from the comic book already considered one of the best deconstruction of the superhero mythos. Hope you like our video, and if you do, please hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel.